Hey guys, I'm Viper and welcome to a brand new video, and more specifically, welcome to my Abu Dhabi Grand Prix preview. So we've had 20 action-packed races throughout this 2016 season. We're now on to the finale where it's a straight fight between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton for the title. Now there's 12 points in it, as everybody knows I'm sure, and obviously all Lewis has to do is win and all Nico has to do is come on the podium for either of them to win the title. So, as in, Nico needs to finish off the podium and Lewis needs to win, and then if Nico finishes higher or on the podium, if Lewis wins and Nico finishes on the podium, it doesn't matter, Nico still wins the championship. So we've seen two title fights go down to the wire here, one in 2010 which was between 5 drivers I believe, which was Vettel, Alonso, which it mainly came down to Webber, Hamilton, and I think also Button may have been in that mix, or Webber, I can't remember. Oh, Webber was in that mix. Button dropped out of contention, but as far as I remember anyway, that was a pretty decent title fight. And obviously we had 2014, which was where it was Lewis came in with the 12 or 14 point lead, I think it was, over Nico Rosberg, and Rosberg ended up having a MGUK failure, I think it was, or ERS failure, I think, and that he ended up finishing 14th. Obviously that was the one time we had that dreaded double point system at the last race, which supposedly Bernie thought it was going to turn the whole race around, but it never did. Anyway, this weekend obviously it's the last race of the season, and indeed it is, unfortunately, and that means that it's going to be about another 4 months till, I think 3 or 4 months till we see another F1 related thing come about, with obviously testing comes around in January, I think it is. I can't remember where it'll be for next year, but obviously new rule changes next year, so should be interesting to see who comes out on top. Will Mercedes still keep their crowns or will they not? That's always the big question. Has been for like the past 2 years really, but obviously Mercedes have still come back stronger and stronger, and obviously they've won the Constructors 3 years in a row now, so can they make it 4 years in a row, or will somebody else like Red Bull or Ferrari win? Personally, I've got hopes that Red Bull will actually win the Constructors, and maybe Daniel Ricciardo will win the Drivers' Championship, or even Max Verstappen, you never know. Anyway, moving on, like I said, the race has been quite famous since its debut race in 2009. It's quite a nice spectacle. I believe one or two of my friends have actually been to the race itself, and the backdrop is absolutely stunning, because obviously I believe this is the second Twilight race. The first one being I think Baku's a Twilight race, or it was going to be, I think, actually, but it ended up being obviously a day race in the end, so that is, at the moment, Abu Dhabi remains the only Twilight race on the calendar. Anyway, like I said, I'm blabbering on a bit too much here, but nevertheless, like I said, the race itself is, I think, 3 or 4 miles long, the actual track itself, the Abu Dhabi Yas Marina circuit. Like I said, it's played host to many fantastic races in the past. Some have been rather bland, if I'm honest, like 2011, 2013 were rather bland in my opinion. 2010 and 2014 were quite good. 2012 was the race where we had that famous "Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing" speech from Kimi Raikkonen, aka the Iceman. And yeah, since then we've had, I think 2012 was also the scene of the dreaded accident between Nico Rosberg and his Mercedes, and I believe it was Narain Karthikeyan and the HNT. Sent him flying up in the air, came down, smashed the cars to pieces. Both ended up walking away and chatting about it afterwards. I'm guessing not nice words, but obviously this marks 2 people's last races. Obviously Felipe Massa, actually 3 people's last races as of late. Felipe Massa, obviously it's his 250th and final Grand Prix in his career. Jenson Button, it's his final Grand Prix until he comes back, which I don't think he will personally, but that's just me. And finally Esteban Gutierrez as well is also leaving. I don't know if he's getting a seat at another team, because obviously he's not in Haas next year, so could be interesting to see. But now for the main part of the video, which you've all been waiting for, the prediction side of things. Now, it's kind of hard to guess who's going to win this and who's going to get pole, blah, blah, blah. But given Hamilton's recent form, I'm going to say that he's going to get pole and he's going to win. However, where do I think Nico Rosberg is going to finish? Now, you probably think that with me being a Hamilton fan, you're expecting me to say, oh, finish 4th or 5th and Hamilton win the title. I don't think so. Unless 2014 happens again, you know, it comes back and bites Nico in the backside and ends up having another ERS failure, then Hamilton's won the title fair and square. But I can't see that happening, and I can easily see Nico Rosberg win the title, which, to be fair, it's kind of all gone his way this year. He's not had any problems majorly. Obviously that one crash with Lewis back in Spain, but since then he's been alright. He's not really retired. He's not had any engine problems. Lewis had all the engine problems. You know, bad luck's gone to his way. Albeit Nico had quite a few fails in 2014 as well as Lewis. So I think 2014 was a more fair fight than this one. But the fact that Lewis has managed to come back from so far back twice and done so well is quite astonishing. So I'd say he's been quite a good driver this year, as well as Nico, obviously. But yeah, main prediction aside, so I'm going to say Lewis to get pole. He's going to win. Rosberg will finish second, unsurprisingly. Then I'm going to say Valtteri Bottas in third place, Daniel Ricciardo in fourth, and in fifth place, Sebastian Vettel. If I did 6th to 10th, it would be something like Raikkonen, Verstappen, Perez, Massa, and then to round off top 10 would probably be Grosjean. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like button if you did, and be sure to leave your predictions down in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe if you are new as well. And obviously, because this has been the last F1 preview of the year, all that's left for me to say is let's just hope we get a good Grand Prix this year. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. No, a bit of a bizarre ending, but hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ra!